There's something about getting to a point in business when you can get advice from someone you really respect and know in your gut, not for me, or it's not going to work, or it's not right for me. And over the past few months on the podcast, we've had quite a few conversations about discernment and sort of, that awareness piece of when you get advice, when you get, recommendations, strategy, tips, whatever, when you understand how others are working, to have that knowing of what suits you, what is for you from that, and what isn't. What is aligned, what isn't. There's so much power in this, and absolutely, as a creative business owner, this is crucial. This is absolutely crucial to not losing yourself along the way. And so I just got this advice, or I just got this sort of like recommendation, and I love the human who gave it to me, but I politely explained why I wouldn't be taking this on, why it wouldn't work. So the advice I got was sort of like, okay, I think we need to start marketing a style, a way that doesn't require editing. How can you help your clients become queens of the screen without editing their videos? And I sat with this and I can see the point, but I thought straight away, that's not. If you just want to be able to take a video, pop it up, and do nothing else, my work, my world is not for you. Editing a video doesn't need to take hours. That's actually why I've just started, and what I'll do is I'll link any of the live episodes as we create them. But I've just started a brand new series on Instagram with high impact, low effort edits in under 60 seconds. You can create impactful edits. They don't need to be fancy. But when it comes to video marketing, there's an art to it. And if you're the type of person who takes pride in that, you can take pride in that and not have to spend hours. You can take 5 minutes. You can take 10 minutes to edit. But the thing is, the reason why not editing, creating a style where you don't have to edit, you can just pop up a video, is that's one of the biggest problems I see when it comes to reels, when it comes to video content online. People have got these fancy videos that they have got with a videographer, right? On their brand shoot, on their VIP day. Okay. If you're doing a VIP day with me coming up, or if we've got boutique B-roll, like, we create insane shots. But sure, you can use just one shot. But the reason why editing is a thing is because editing is how you start to bring in, how you start to sort of like pull the levers, turn the switch, turn the dial up on this. I want someone to feel like this. Let's turn the dial up there. So just a video alone, I'm not saying can't work, but majority of the time, you still need some form of editing to actually turn it into something that will activate, that will educate, inspire, get people to trust, create those feelings. And so editing can literally be clipping the video up to the key moments, cropping out any fluff, putting music on, like, that is editing. And so editing is one of the key points, the key parts of the craft to video. And you know how strong I feel about video? And at the moment, one of the problems is people aren't, like, they're doing the absolute freaking bare minimum. And if that's you and you don't want to be putting that sort of every video I create, I want to feel proud of. That is an extension of my work. That is an extension of who I am. And I truly believe the women I work with, we're artists. I'm not saying, you paint and you sell commissions that way. I mean that you take pride in your work. You take pride in how it looks, how it feels. You take pride in the art of it. You're an artist of your life. You create. And so there are people out there, and I've got many friends who I would say are these type of people who they're like, okay, well, what's the freaking bare thing that I can do? Like, I just want to put up a video. I just want to use a freaking template, put up text on top, and that's it. Okay, cool. But I'm also very aware. I'm like, okay, we're not aligned. We're not dream soul clients, right? Like, you're not my soul client, because this approach will never see the true 100% full insane. What the heck? That was on my vision board. Now it's my reality. This is coming to life so quickly. How did this opportunity find me? If you want that power, if you want the leading brands in the industry to be coming to you, not just dream clients, paying you big money because you are so freaking good at what you do, because you are the leader, because you're the go-to, because you're you are literally incomparable. We're not just talking that level, we're talking a whole new level where the leading brands in your space, the leading platforms, the leading tools, the leading companies are coming to you because they see you as well as the go-to, the expert. That is a whole added level of influence. And in order to create that, you need to have an art to the way you create your message, your impact, your video impact. And so what I want you to see this as, okay, like no matter where you sit with editing, okay, and I'm sure that if you are like, ugh, editing, okay, it's because of the approach. It's because of the way you think you got to do it. It's because you think it's going to take so much time. Okay. First of all, I'm going to just like squish that right now. If you feel like that, if editing's draining, if editing is like, ugh, there's two things. One, we can train up an editor so that it has this style, so it fits these to do that. Or two, you could actually really love editing, but we just need to squash what you think you need to be doing and how you, like, we need to find that style so it flows really quickly and easily for you. Editing doesn't need to be hours long in the apps. What I see for editing is your power to step forward, step up to the switchboard. And you then are able to dictate how your dream client, your dream audience will see, will feel, will move after watching your content. So, I mean, this is just like, I love this. I love the conversations I have with the women in my world. And it comes from the deep connections of a lot of the in-person events and experiences I'm going to. And you're tested by them. They call you out. They see you on a different level. They give you advice, and some things are going to blow your mind. Be like, how did I not think of that? Some things are going to blow your mind in the other way. This for me was just like such a fire. It was such a fire about something that I didn't even realize I believed so strongly in. Right? And so it's really set up some things for me. It's to the point where I was like, all right, I'm coming on and we're going to do a podcast, quick little podcast episode about this. Okay. To really sort of look at the way you're approaching your video content. Okay. And if you really, really want to see the true power, absolutely a part of it is the filming process, right? But the editing process is really where you get to tweak, edit, pull this, pull that lever, turn that dial up. I want them to feel this. I want them to feel activated. I want them to feel angry. I want them to feel fed up. I want them to feel emotional. I want superpowers, super freaking powers. Okay. So this quick fire episode, the biggest thing I want you to take away is really understanding, really shifting your thoughts, the way you feel about editing. Like, that is your power source with video. I really want you to tap into that. The process of editing, the part where it comes to editing, that is where you get to become a freaking mastermind. Okay. I want you to utilize that for freaking good, so that way you can transform more lives. That way you can impact more. That way you can become the queen of the screen. You rightfully deserve that. But right now, may not be the case the way you're showing up, the way you're being seen. So let's shift that. If you are wanting to look at a way to create video, to really turn up the dial in the way you're impacting online through your content, through your video, really build that video influence, then shoot me a DM. Okay. If something in this episode really hit home for you, shoot me a DM, because there's so many conversations, there's so many things that we can run and take this with. And at the moment, I have more spaces, more in-person opportunities than I have ever had. And I really want us to shift this. This is the time, this is the year that you come out of your shell, step into that freaking spotlight, and be seen on a whole new level. And in order to do that, the power, right? The power that your video has, the influence it has at the moment, really needs to get dialed up a whole freaking lot. Okay, thanks for joining me on this episode of the She Got Lucky podcast. I'll see you next time.